All right, everyone. This is where we left off on the export, and we're going to move. The next click would actually be the silo DNA braid.
Okay, so what we're going to do here, because we mentioned earlier that we're working through a process, we brought out a silo blueprint, we've moved across our synonyms, our supporting keywords. Now we just want to go and actually look at that keyword DNA braid, and we're going to check keyword by keyword that those keywords we selected are exactly what we want. So we've got...
Hey, Matt, what is a keyword DNA braid? Yeah, use that and describe what it is, because that's kind of cultish jargon that we have. Let's talk about what that actually means.
The keyword DNA is the combination of keywords that we put together as supporting keywords and synonyms that actually back up and support this theme.
Right, and those can be added through the synonym add button and everything else, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we do over here is these keywords are keywords that we've decided are highly relevant, and we want to have them support, and we want them in our content, we want them as anchor texts, all that kind of stuff. And that creates the braid. And this gets woven all the way through our content, through our promotional stuff that we do. We take those keywords and we move them all the way through, and they always link back to our properties. So we're on the silo DNA braid screen now, and as per usual, what you do is you simply click on the keyword that you want to work on, and that opens up the keyword DNA screen. And what you'll see over here is the contextual keyword for this one is makeup.
Define contextual keyword for us.
This is one of the keywords you must use in the copy when you're writing. You want to use that word makeup in the copy.
So just the salt and pepper of those words inside the article, right?
Yeah. So we're looking at this keyword over here, and we can see we've not actually added any keywords as synonyms or any keywords as supporting articles.
Right.
So
Sue was saying, sadly.
Where we come here, we can see makeup is blank. We've done it on makeup artist, but we've not filled it in over here.
Right, definitely not.
So I just want to come here and just add a few synonyms for makeup. So let's go make dash up.
Yeah.
Is it right? Yeah. And I want to, what else? You can't actually you can't say anything else. So I'm just going to add that one there as a synonym of makeup. I click add, and when the page reloads, we will see that we've actually bound the keyword makeup, and that's how easy it is to actually just add one. You just throw it in and you can type in multiple ones over there.
Okay.
So when we refresh this over here, there's our makeup keyword that's been put in for us.
Excellent.
So it's as easy as that. So all we do is we use the DNA braid to refine the keyword DNA structure. So if there's things we don't like, we can go and delete them. So for example, we came down here and we looked at these keywords over here, which we put in as supporting keywords, and we want to delete some of them. Click on the red X, sorry, wrong one, and we can see all the stuff we don't want to have. So if we don't want makeup artist, we can just check it, press submit, and it removes it from the braid.
Okay, so you can add and remove synonyms. Is that essentially what this screen is for? Is that what I'm seeing?
It's just a
It's just simply to add and remove synonyms. So it's just really great because I want to demystify the silo DNA braid thing. I've had a lot of questions come and the rest. We're talking about braiding, and we're talking about DNA, and this is great because we really, when we teach certification, our students really get it now. We're just talking about DNA means made up of.
Right, the
building blocks of. And we're just trying to give you an understanding that there's a braid of your essential ideas or memes or concepts or values or keywords.
Right.
And you put them all together, and synonyms are really important because some of them might be educational, some of them might be painkiller, but like Matt was saying, they're cheaper by the dozen. So it's been a long time that we've been teaching, that came from all the pure diverse synonyms, all these different things. Now it's just really easy. It's, keyword DNA, right? Or DNA braid. That's how we're braiding together the multiple keywords that are basically saying the same thing.
Yeah, you're looking for someplace between 3 and 7 keywords on a page, and the idea behind that set of keywords is that they tell a story, and they tell the story that's laid out on that page.
That's
and so when you're looking, you've got your business USP in mind. You know what your positioning is in the marketplace. You're picking those main themes on the keyword decision screen that are going to be the terms in your silo framework, and sometimes right there you find other keywords that you want to associate with that particular keyword, and so you go ahead and click those, and at the bottom you can add them as synonyms and supporting keywords. And then sometimes you come here and you're just like, well, I know I want to tell this story. These keywords, they didn't end up getting imported because they weren't in my keyword list out of my keyword tool, but I know they're an important part of my story, and I want to make sure that my writer includes them in this page.
Absolutely.
So you can just add them on this screen.
Yeah, and keep in mind, guys, that all the stuff that you've known about us, those of you who've been with us in Theme Zoom, you're familiar with these kind of ideas, you know, and we've talked about it. We've made it a whole lot simpler because it was really hard in the early years to try to teach pure diverse, partial diverse, all these different things. And now this is all going to automatically integrate all this crazy, controversial, latent semantic indexing, latent semantic analysis. It's all kind of part of it now.
Exactly.
So we're just putting it in at a more important level, in my opinion, which is money, traffic, using Matt's keyword and business decision stuff. You know, it's like the best of Theme Zoom and the best of everything else that Matt has learned put together in one application. So that's great. Is there anything else that we really need to add to the screen? I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You know, just as a note here, you're probably looking for the breadcrumbs across the screen. We're still in the development mode. Since I did mention that before, I just want to make sure that you're not crazy. By the time you actually see this, your breadcrumbs will be there by the time you get to this section. We're going to be following you each through the steps, okay? We'll move on to the next one. Thanks, guys.